always a chance. The real-time victory rate on the side of Bigatron, 71% to 29%, presented by our official gaming phone, Infinix GT50 Pro. And Bigatron will play it slow.
71%. That is so close to victory.
Oh!
Make something happen!
God dang, that piercing damage from Aman Spears. It zoned both the Ks, Kyrie and Kelra. Lower to the bottom lane, putting the tier 2 down.
And at this point, that passive becomes a poke, Mirko. If they want to play that front to back, it is so good to poke back Onic without having to expend any valuable resource. That Moskov is going to hit like a truck. They're marching on the base.
The Dragon coming down. The walls are crumbling. Slowly but surely. Look at the piercing damage again. Now going to be lifted up, but he's still able to pop in and Tortoise with Poissons for a bit. Onic defend. Just a base turret taken by Bigatron as that's the nature for Eman. A big power spike. There is very little magic damage from Onic. One of the ways they could come back in this game was through a miraculous Kelra Kyrie dive, maybe a Lutpi dive, but now with the win of nature, it seems like they have neutralized that threat.
Yep. Still holding on. Chastise for Shogun. What's going to be the win con now for Onic? It's way to tunnel vision, it seems like. Kyrie so far behind. Kelra just caught in a pin down and a potential petrify. You would hope that the quad could get like a blazing duet, a big one too. In favor of turning the fight around for Onic, the Bigatron are so relentless. They can play with the cycles, they can engage, disengage. This Black Dragon form, that's a Boxia that's gonna roll into you multiple times. But Onic, they have only one window and one window. Lutpi with the Bravest Fighter, Kyrie with the Phantom Steed, and possibly Kelra will follow suit. But what if that fails? No one's gonna come there to save them. And Bigatron, for the first time in forever, it seems very close. They have a sniff of that silverware. But it's not over until it's over. The Sky Kings, they are battle tested. They have been through hell multiple times. But let's see if Bigatron can bring on the Inferno.
Wave down below, slow pushing. Onic playing it safe in their base with this kind of composition. Trying to just hold on. They don't have good wave clear, but it is all they can do. If they fight outside of the base, they are as good as dead, and that would mean Bigatron is winning out. The face of the man who's been doubted by thousands on your screen, Theo Nile.
Yep, holds his breath deeply. But it's gonna be another siege. Onic can't contest this, like you said. It's gonna be sudden death. It's gonna be sure death if they contest this. They're just caged in their own empire, a crumbling one.
In their own castle walls, in the drome that is known as home for Onic. We saw that in the TIFO. We saw that confidence from the fans, from the org, from the coaching staff, and from the players. But the Maestro will take the purple buff, conducting the jungle camps of Onic to move for him.
Now look at the believers. The ones that has joined the resistance, believe in the movement. And Bigatron by Vitality. It is now or never. The Lord will come marching in. Up top, down bottom, still intact, but they go for the conceal play.
Spin to the bottom lane, gonna go for Kai! He's dead, the Sky King has fallen! The walls are crumbling! The throne is burning! Onic have dealt with the Lord. Don's gonna be poked down by Moreno. No RBM, but the Dragon comes around as the P comes in again. But as the Diamond, piercing him down. That's the mount down as the P goes out! A full fight onto Kelra with a blazing duet. Able to survive right now as Sans goes in again. He pulls Shogun back!
Another minute!
But Moreno takes him out! 8 years ago, the Red Robots entered this league with a dream! And for 8 long years, that dream was buried beneath heartbreak. Third places, near misses, collapsed runs, and a name they could never escape. Ladies and gentlemen, Bigatron by Vitality are champions!
Champions, finally. Now they can open that cabinet they've been waiting to fill with this. But that is it from us, from Realize, and from Mirko. And for Mirko, it's a thirst finally quenched.
A thirst for 10 whole seasons.